please don't forget to share and like my video as much as possible so that it can be shared to a lot of people and it can benefit a lot of people. Jai Shri Narayan. Hi guys, welcome to Narayan My Soul, my channel, my YouTube channel. And today, why are we here today? Today we are here to share, I'm here to share a psychic experience, dream that I had, that I'm having for the past 2 days consecutively. And up until yesterday, I did not get the idea that I should share it with anybody. I just thought it was a normal dream, a regular dream. Although it did not seem usual, it did seem unusual. But you know, I I thought I'm exaggerating it, and I just thought to let it go. But today, I had another second one, and it was even more bizarre because it seemed like more like a spiritual message from some angels or heavens above, or I don't know, probably it's Sushant. I mean, it does feel like it's Sushant, and excuse me, I thought it was somebody standing. So it did feel like Sushant, and he's trying to tell me that I should share, this information with the world. So I'm here, and I've also had a past experience once before. Also, I had a past experience, a psychic dream that I saw about my neighbor's daughter, and I went, I just saw her, I was going to the market and I saw her standing outside in her, front yard, and I asked her, Auntie, can I ask you something? And she was like, yes. And I asked her, did, because in my dream I saw that her daughter, when she was 2, 3 years old, 20 years ago, when I wasn't even here, how would I know that? I wasn't even living in this neighborhood. How would I know that? And she never told me that. So, I had a dream that her daughter got lost. So I asked her, Auntie, when she was 2 or 3 years old, did your daughter get lost? And I also saw where she went, that she went this way, and they found, their daughter on that place. So I asked her, did she get lost when she was very young? She was 2 or 3 years old? Did she get lost? And then did you found her there? Did she go there? And she was like, yes, precisely. She got lost and she went there, like you said. But she was surprised. She was like, how do you know that? And I told her that I had a dream. It was more like a vision about her daughter, and she was really surprised. So, I have had this experience, these psychic dream experience before also. I don't know, but I just thought it was just a one-time experience. I didn't really think anything of it, so I just let it go, let that incident go. But then I had another dream, more like a psychic vision, a spiritual message from heavens above, or angels, or Sushant. I don't know. So I don't know. Is it like a psychic power that I'm, like a spiritual magical power that I'm developing? It can be, it can be because of the meditation that I'm doing every day, and you know, and I recommend everybody. All the people that I meet, my friends, everybody, I do recommend that you should do meditation. It solves a lot of problems. And so I have been doing, for the past almost 4 years, I've been doing meditation. Every day, every single day, without a miss. And so I don't know if I'm developing like a magical power, a psychic power to see things, foresee things, see visions of reality, messages from spiritual world. I don't know. But it may be because of that, because I do the chanting meditation. I do chant my own Namo Narayan's name with my meditation, and I recommend everybody that they should do it. Okay, so without wasting any time further, let me tell you what was the dream about. It was more like, I was him. I kind of like experienced it, like Sushant put me in his shoes, and like I felt like what happened to him, it was happening to me, and so I saw in this dream yesterday, my first dream. I've had 2 consecutive days, 2 dreams. And today the dream that I had today, it was even more bizarre. It was like a spiritual message from the spiritual world, an angel or Sushant, I don't know. But with this dream, I also am hearing all day today, I'm hearing a voice inside me that's telling me that I should share this information with the world. So I think it's important. It should be important if the spiritual world wants me to share it with the world. So I'm sharing it now. So let's begin with the dream. Okay. So the dream was that it was like I was experiencing it. So, what they did to Sushant, that's what I saw. They, for 3, 4, 5 days or a week, they kept him hostage in his own house. Okay, there were, I saw there were some people, you know, downstairs, you know, outside his house, and they were like gundas, you know, or something, and they were like there, and they were trying to kill him. The moment he got out, they were going to kill him. So he couldn't go out anywhere. You know, he was asking Ria that, are they still there? Are they still there? Go and check. So she would go and check that they were there. And yes, and they were making noise that, you know, and they were shouting that we're going to kill you, because they couldn't come inside because there was a guard and there was a CCTV camera. But then finally, when they could not find any other option, he was not coming out, and he was deciding to do a press conference or something. So finally they had to come up, and you know, I don't know, after that I don't remember, did they kill him or what, but I did experience it, that they captured him for a week or 4 or 5 days. It was really intense. It was really, the pressure was intense. They were downstairs and they were scaring him. Ria and everybody was scaring him. Oh my God, they're going to kill you. They're going to kill you. If you go out, they're going to kill you. They're going to murder you. Don't go out. Don't go downstairs. And he was just held captive in his own house, like a prisoner. It was horrible. The next dream that I had today, you know, was more like a spiritual message from the world. He took me in the spiritual world with him. You know, Sushant took me with him in the spiritual world, and he showed me that, you know, hey, you know, what they're doing to me. There were some fake angels, spirits, fake angel spirits trying to, you know, show him the wrong way. They tried to lure him in a, you know, in a place. It was like a house or something, like a dormitory or something. I don't know, but they were trying to lure him. These spirits were trying to tell him, come, this is the place of God. That He wants you to be here. And in that spiritual message, this dream today I had, also, it was like I was experiencing it, like it was happening to me. Sushant put me in his shoes, and he took me with him. And so these spirits were trying to tell him. So he was telling me that, you know, even in spiritual world, there are some bad spirits trying to misguide him. But you know, there was some light, and I think that was his Mahadev. He was a Mahadev Bhakt. So, you know, I think it was Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Tino Ek hi hain. So I think it was the God, the light of God, that was with him, that did not let him go there, and did not, you know, let him fall in those wrong spirits' hands. And that light of that God, you know, that God was with him, and the God told him that don't go there. It's not, they're lying to you. And those spirits, you know, when they saw that, they shut their door of their. It was like a hostel or dormitory or something. I don't know. They were trying to tell him, hey, come here. This is the place of the God. And he even went inside, and you know, they were like, hi, so how are you feeling? It's nice, right? It's the place of the God. You'll be safe here. You'll be fine. Don't worry. But he was feeling, because I was, you know, he was showing me like I was him. I was experiencing. So I could feel what he was feeling. So he was feeling that, no, it's not right. Something's not right. But there was an energy with him. So they could not really keep him captive there for long. So that energy of God led him outside of that, whatever place that was, fake place. And so he told me that now he's, you know, they tried to lure him in, but he's safe now. He's outside. And so that's what he tried to tell me. So in the first dream, he was trying to tell me what they did to him, how they murdered him. Although I don't really remember that dream entirely, because as I told you, I did not record that memory. I did not, up until then, I just thought it was just a normal dream. So I did not really record that memory. But in the first dream, he told me how they murdered him. I remember up until they, you know, when finally he was not coming out, those guys went in to kill him. And then after that, what happened, I don't remember. But I remember how they really held him captive and kept, you know, putting a pressure, mental pressure on him. Ria and everybody's, when, you know, they're coming, you know, with the groceries, they're buying groceries outside, and when they're coming in, shopping from the outside, when they're coming in, they're telling him, oh my God, you know, they're going to come, they're going to do this, don't go outside, they're right downstairs, they're going to kill you, blah, blah, blah. And so in first dream, he showed me how they murdered him, how they tortured him, pressurized him mentally. And in the second dream, he showed me that even in spiritual world, some bad spirits were trying to lure him, you know, guide him to the wrong side, to the wrong path. But he showed me that, you know, there's God with him, that you can call it the light of the God, or an angel working directly connected to the God, or, you know, it was God's. I felt it was God's energy. It was God himself. And you know, so he showed me that God is with him, and so that's why those spirits could not guide him to the wrong path. You know, God He's guiding him towards the right path, and he will take him in his, right path. And God is with him, so it's really comforting to me. I'm really, really happy that God is with him. I got this message, and it's really comforting, and that also gives me a really, really good hope that God is with him. So justice is going to be found. So all the culprits who are responsible for his murder, you better watch it. Because Sushant showed me in his spiritual message that God is with him. And you know what that means. He is going to get the justice. And you'll have to pay for what you did. I saw him how you scared him. Oh my God, it was horrible. How could anyone do this to anybody? What kind of people are you? How do you even live with yourselves? So you better watch it now. He's going to get the justice. That's for sure. This is my message to those Satan followers who are involved in his murder. And for the rest of the guys, I'm really happy that that he showed me that God is with him. So it's really comforting. And thank you so much to God. Thank you, my Brahma Vishnu Maheshji.